Alright, going to do the intro. Hello guys and welcome to today's stream. My name is Exotic Alpha and tonight we're in for another commentary for the DRS Active Racing League. It's been a while since I've done comms, but I'm sure we can bring it to it was a good end. Anyway, today we're having a short qualifying. I think the full is a short qualifying tonight, followed by a 50% race distance. Also, another great announcement to make is that McLaren can grab the Constructors title today in the Mexican Grand Prix. It depends on what AlphaTauri does though. But let's see if AlphaTauri can delay the Constructor title for McLaren tonight. I think McLaren needs to outscore AlphaTauri with 5 points tonight. If they do that, they will be crowned Constructors champions tonight here in Mexico. So before we get started, a few facts about the Mexican Grand Prix here. The first race was being held in 1962 actually, at the circuit of Mexico here. The circuit has 17 corners with 2 DRS zones, each of them in the last 2 sectors of the track. The lap record was set in 2018 by Valtteri Bottas with a 1:18.741. The Mexican GP has loads of history to share. After being absent for an awful lot of years, the GP made its return in 2015. The stadium section of the circuit though, which is the last part of the track, was added before the 2015 Grand Prix. The locals really enjoy going to the Mexico Grand Prix here. A lot of times tickets have been sold out to cheer on their favorite driver Checo Perez, who drives for Red Bull since last season. So that was the intro guys. I think we should be on the way very shortly here with a few minutes remaining until we start with this Mexican Grand Prix here. A few guys tuning in to the chat here. Evening Adam. If I win, sign Gino on fire deal. Yeah mate, definitely. In league, I'm leagues Mazepins expect me at the back at the end of the race. We'll definitely look out for that one, Adam. Hello Aiden, welcome to the stream, man. Yo Grindog, welcome to the stream, man. Few guys cheering on Gino and Ryan here. And your money's on that real ball Liam will win. Yeah, we have to see for that. We just have to wait and see who's going to. It says we're risking performance, alright. Just to be clear, the cars are an equal performance, so each car will perform equally. It's not that the Mercedes is being faster than the Williams, no, that's not the case in this league here. So everyone will have equal chances to win tonight. As we're loading into the short qualifying session here in Mexico. As we see towards the standings though, I think Cast and Jim are the favorites for tonight, as they are the numbers 1 and 2 in the championship for now. The gap separates them was 55.5 points in this one here. And we have a wet qualifying here. That is something very interesting to see here. Who is going to be out of the track first? It's going to be Street. We have a wet qualifying race. So that is really enjoyable for me as a commentator, but I think the other drivers will hate me for that. It's going to be very exciting for sure. So Street is the first one that is out on track here. Let's go around him with a lap on the circuit here. So right here we have a left-hander going towards the right-hander right here. Oh, and Street almost loses it there. I think loads of guys haven't practiced in the wet and it's going to be a real struggle for everyone. Let's see if Street is now going towards the most technical section of the track, especially in the wet. This is a very hard section to nail around this circuit here in Mexico. You can see more guys coming out for their respective laps on intermediates. So I think the stewards will have their job. They will have their jobs tomorrow and that stuff, so yeah. They're going to be having a long day ahead of them, because it's a wet race and it's always really easy to crash out in wet races, as Street proves with a few spins already. Almost at a few spins there. He's starting his first lap of session here. Is Street in the Alfa Romeo. This is a very long straight in Mexico, I have to mention that. He'll be on the throttle for like 20 seconds straight. He's now coming to... Oh, almost loses it there. Yeah, it is very tricky, Mexico in the wet. I have to admit that. Let's see what Street Boy can produce here. Yeah, he's really struggling in my opinion. As you can see, Pat is going out of the way, which is very sportsmanlike behavior from him. So cheers for that, mate. It's always nice to see when drivers are driving pretty cleanly instead of just being dirty. As Street has invalidated a slap in that case there. Let's go around with Kent here. He hasn't validated his lap for now, and this is looking pretty good to be fair. Oh, Street is getting out the way there. Oh, he was a bit in the way for Kent there. I'm not sure if that ruins his lap or not. Kent coming towards his finish line here in the Mercedes. He is going to go on 27.7. Then we have... Who else is coming out? The Rude Boy Liam won 28.4 with 28.2 for Mounted Swan there. Patterson lap. Gino LeBron is now coming. He won the last race on Sunday, I believe, that I hear from him. So we're looking out for him here to cross the finish line. He needs to be as tight on the inside line as he can be here, which he does. And there's this new fast lap of the qualifying stage for Gino LeBron, won 27.2. Then we have Pat, who's the next one across the finish line, I think. Who's in a hot lap? Or is Coop in front? No, Pat is the one that's closest to the finish line here. In the McLaren. He's a pretty fast driver. I drove against him yesterday and it's pretty rapid. So I'm really curious to see what he can produce here on this lap on the intermediate compound. Pat here in the McLaren. Someone getting over the way. It's Adam just getting over the way. And he's been disqualified from the session for parked in a dangerous location. So that is his qualifying session over here. Pat with a 128.3. Then we have Coop coming towards the finish line here. Needs to be as tight on the inside as he can be, to be fair. It won 29.1 from him. Then we have Jacko in the hot lap. So I'll just say Jack. Just say Jack. And we have the Aston Martin who invalidates his lap as soon as I switch to him. That's the commentator's curse, isn't it? Gino LeBron is going for another fast lap here with 26.9. And he's really setting the benchmark here tonight in this Grand Prix here. But other drivers like Jim Straff and Carlos. Jim Straff is yet to set a lap time in. And I know that guy is really rapid, so keeping an eye out for him. With Ollie here in the Ferrari, who's also yet to set a lap time in the Ferrari. That wasn't a validation indeed for him there. Jack coming towards the finish line here. Was he going to produce? It's going to be a 129.2, which puts him in 9th place for the time being. Jim Straff is on a hot lap here. Really curious to see what he can produce here. because he's one of the fastest drivers in the league, I suppose. But how is he like in the wet? Because that's something different from driving in the dry. Let's see. He's coming towards the stadium section. Needs to be as tight on the inside line. I just keep on saying it, but it's true. But he has backed out of his run, I think. Raikkonen and the Ferrari is coming towards the finish line here to set a lap. That's the other Ferrari driver apart from Molly. That is going to be a 1:29.4, puts him in P10 for now. Who shall we watch? With Ollie, we have Cube is in a hot lap. I don't know. We have Aiden. Is he? No, he's not on a hot lap, as far as I can see. Coop is improving on his time, so let's keep an eye out from him here. He's improving by 1/10 of a second. He's now improving more than 2/10 of a second, so can he grab that 5th place off Cast here? He's got a 1:27.9 for now on, sorry for that. But Coop's going towards the finish line here. Last turn here of the Mexican circuit, and he's going to produce a 1:28.1, which is improvement by 2/10 of a second here. Street Boy on a hot lap. We have Raikkonen, who's improving by more than 3/10 of a second. Jacko's improving. Rude Boy is not on a hot lap. Cube is not on a hot lap. So let's keep an eye out for. Was it Street Boy? I think it was. Or was it Raikkonen? It was Raikkonen. He's improving by more than 7/10 of a second actually. Is Raikkonen, but I think he got a little bit there. 1:29.1 is improving by only 2/10. Still in P10 with that time. There's Trebo going towards the finish line. He's going for a 1:30.0, puts him in P12 for the time being. Oh, as we see Jack spinning there in the stadium section. Yeah, that's a very easy spot, very easy place to do so, especially in wet circumstances. Raikkonen is improving by 2/10 of a second again. So he's threatening Jacko's 9th place here. Can he push off Jack here? We'll drive on board with him here. Street's giving up on his lap. Elise is on his first lap. Not sure what his time is going to be like. I think he's P3 in the standing, isn't he? He's P3 in the standings here. So let's see what he can do actually. Can he tread on Jean LeBron this time? Because he's half a second up on Aiden at this point. Oh, he doesn't keep started. 1:27.0. He's only like half a 10 behind Jean LeBron there. And definitely that Jean LeBron is watching that one. Pat is improving by 2/10 of a second here. He's also improving on his best time yet. He's 8/10 up. Where's this going to put him? I think it's going to put him around that 3rd or 4th position. Pat coming towards the last corner here, Mexico. It's looking pretty well. Take the inside line here, mate. It's going to be on 27.3, puts him at P3 for the time being. Very good lap there from Pat. Carlos is improving by half a second as well. It's going towards the finish line with 27.1, puts him at P3 at the moment. Carlos is the championship leader, to be clear. So he's one of the favorites to watch out for tonight. Going to be on board with Cal here. Someone in the barriers there, Ferrari. Was it Raikkonen was in the barriers? I'm not sure. It's just getting out of the way. Let's dive on board here. with the Aston Martin. At least puts the fastest time of the session in 126.7. And that is going to be a benchmark for everyone. Oh, Gal goes fastest 126.5 here. The track is getting a bit faster, I think, here around the circuit of Mexico. And Gino LeBron is out on track. Obviously he's out on track. At least, what was he? 3/10 faster in the second? No, he's backed off. Cal's backed off. Gauss is improving by 3/10 again. He's improving by 3/10 of a second once again here. Going to be a really exciting battle for pole position here tonight. Coming towards the last corner here, needs to take the inside line, which he will do. 126.5 in his fastest time for Cast here. Only by not even 200ths of a second, 19 thousandths of a second separates Cast and Cal there. Sure, it's going to be very interesting here. Liam now coming in the Haas, he's improving by 4/10 of a second. Let's see what he can do here. This section is so tough, man. It's one of the toughest sections on, on the track here. Only 4.5 minutes remaining here. Let's see what Liam can do here. Oh, almost spins. Pretty nice save from Liam there, and cost him probably 110, but it's 126.9, so puts him in P4 for the time being. Mountain is not improving as validated there. Ken is improving by 3/10 of a second in sector 1. Nah, it can't be true. That was actually glitched the game. Patterson improving. Let's right on board with Cass. Is he improving again? Is he going for another fastest lap here? Yeah, of course he's going for another fastest lap. 126.4. 1/10 up on Cal now. More than 1/10 up. He's not for nothing the championship leader here. So yeah, he definitely proves it with that time. 126.4, pretty decent time if you ask me. Who is on track in a hot lap? Mounted is not improving in sector 1. Is Liam going again? Liam is having another go, I think. Ooh, was a bit cut off there, but did give him validation, so we're carrying on here. Doesn't keep it tight here in this corner. 127.0. It's not an improvement from him there. Let's give George a watch. Actually, he doesn't have. Oh, he's validated. He's a validated lap there. So let's back off of him then. Is Carl's going again? Carl's is just doing it in lap, I think. Many guys in out laps here, obviously. Let's take a look at the chat. Adam is in Haas next season, yeah. Ooh, and Jay does have done a subscription, so thanks for that, mate. Really appreciate it. Elise hasn't validated this lap. If Liam has validated this lap, Mountain has validated it. Let's run a boat with Coop here. Let's see what he can do. In the Mercedes, only 1.5 minutes remaining here. He's improved by 1/10 of a second in sector 1. So that's a very nice start from him there in the Mercedes. And let's carry on then. Going towards sector 2, towards the most technical section of the track here. Is he improving on his time? He's improving by only a 10 at the moment. Let's see if he can go to 9th place with that run. Kent and Mountain have decided to call it a day in the pit lane. I think Haas has crashed down. Like Swan has just crashed out. On 27.9 for Coupe there. Puts him in P10. Jim's drive only in 13th place for the moment. He will start from the back, not the entire back. Oh, and George puts in a 127.3 here, goes to P7 on that run. Valley, the pad is coming towards the finish line. Ooh, there's going to be a guy to watch out for here, I think. In the McLaren. Will he keep it tight? It's not going to be improvement, is it? It's not going to be improvement for Pat there. Charles not improving, Aiden's not improving. Is Kello's evaluated it? Elise is not improving. 73,000 behind his own best time at the moment. Well, let's keep an eye out for Elise here. See if we can threaten Cal there. Cal's or maybe even cost time, you never know. Elise is 38,000 down. Still possible though, still a last section here to be driven. Pretty nice stadium section if you ask me. Bit slippery because the track is just slippery, not gonna lie. Elise is going towards 126.4, puts him in P2 with that run. Only 400ths of a second behind Cost there. George is not improving, so that is the qualifying over. So we'll have Cost will start from the front row alongside Elise, but look at how tight it is at the top. Now we have Cal in P3 with 126.5, with Gino LeBron in P4, Liam P5, Pat in P6, with George in P7, Aiden in P8, Kent P9, Mount at P10, P11 for Coop, P12 for Reckon, 13th is for Jacko, then we have Jim Strive in 14th, Street Boy in 15th, Adza in 16th, and we have Ollie in 17th, and Adam has been disqualified. He will start from the back of the grid here in tonight's Grand Prix. So that is the qualifying over here. I think everyone enjoyed that because it was a really exciting qualifying session, to be fair. I hope the race will be the same. Boris still coming to the chat saying, had my first race yesterday. Yes, no mate, I raced you yesterday. You got the P3 at the end of the race. Still having nightmares because of that, mate. Yeah, Adam, what actually happened to you? You just got disqualified there. Just standing still at track or what? Some seemed like it. Rob saying he's going to join the league. That's really nice to see that, and I hope you will enjoy your stay in the league. It's a really nice league, so you definitely need to give it a shot. And it's going to be a dry race, isn't it? Maybe even mixed conditions, you never know. Didn't they say it was a full qualifying on the wet? A full race in the wet? Wet qualifying race? Nah, I think the race is going to be dry, as it seems for that. I hope there's formation lap right. No, we're already on the way. Oh, what's this? And then we have already a big crash at the back there. Don't know what's happened there. Oh, loads of carnage here. Loads of carnage to see. Oh my god. And we have already a safety car. It just started and we already have a safety car. That was just carnage in turn 1 there. Not even in turn 1, just before turn 1. That's Coop already out, Racken already out. Not sure what has happened there. We get a 5-second time penalty for Oliver's severe collision with Street Boy. That'll be a penalty to look. Yeah, that's going to be loads of work for the stewards there already, I think. I think somebody just slipped out or something and put it in the side of someone, and yeah, these things happen. But that was a really carnage start, if you ask me. But Elise has taken the lead in this Grand Prix. And then we have, let's not see at the stops with the tires, different tire choices. What we had a nice one to see. We have Elise, who's starting a soft. Cast is actually starting on the medium compound. Probably going for one stop there, medium hard. All the rest are on the soft apart from Aiden, who's also starting medium, going for one stop probably. Penalties to serve 5 seconds for Jago, 5 seconds for Ollie, 5 seconds for Kent, which will be looked after by the stewards probably. In terms of position changes, we have Elise, who's up 1 place, took over their lead from Cass there with Callum P3, with Rude by Liam in P4, climbing a place. Then we have Julian Broncos down 1 place. Nothing really like changed, to be fair. A few changes, but not too many. As we are all driving behind the Mercedes safety car, not the Aston Martin safety car, but the Mercedes safety car. Jim's drives in the pit lane and he's the second in the standings, so something has happened to him there. I think there's loads of front wings to be replaced. That was a very tough beginning there. Didn't expect that to see. I was expecting formation lap also, to be fair, but alright. Let's see when the safety car's going to be in. I think it's not going to be this lap because there are still a few guys who need to catch up. I think it's going to be in lap 3, which is next lap obviously. Let's take a look at the chat. Something has been said. Yeah, that was a very carnage start. That was one of the most chaotic starts I've literally ever seen in doing comps. I mean, it's nice for me to see. It's been a big spectacle so far. We're only 3 laps in, so let's hope on some more spectacle actually. Safety car will probably be in this lap. So what is here? We still have someone that served already his 5-second time penalties, which is really nice to see with Jacko and Ollie. That was on the safety car, so they will report it to the stewards, and one guy will then get it away, and the one guy will keep the 5-second time penalty because it was his own fault. That's how things get decided in the league. When we get the notification that the safety car is going to be in this lap, pretty sure we will get that notification from the race control here. Still like 33, 34 laps to be driven, so when we get the notification, probably before the stadium section. Yep, safety car is in this lap. So Elise is backing up the field. As you can see, everyone just warming up their tires properly. Let's see when Elise has decided to take off here and go for it. Probably here in that corner. Backing off the field a bit more. And has decided to give it a go here. And we're back underway here. And hopefully this time will be clean. What we'll see here. Ruben Liam is making a move on Cal here. As Cal is making a move on Elise. Really nice battle between two still. Really close driving, but what the Cal is going to come back for that first place. It was the inside of Elise. Oof, was a bit of a dive bomb. Backed off of it. He's also the medium compound, so the guys in softs will probably be faster in the first couple of laps. But they need to go for a 2-stop probably, the guys in the softs. Field is really close to each other, which is really nice to see. As you can see, like 8 cars in one picture. So we have Cal, who gets the first 3-second time penalty of this Grand Prix here. As we have the Rebel Shimon LeBron making a move, and Pat now he's decided to back off of it. There's loads of ERS to be used here. Elias is already checked out. He's 1.1 second ahead of Kaz already after one lap. We have Cal who's going to make a move on Liam. I'm pretty sure of that. Going to take it towards the inside probably. It's not closing in, alright. Let's see what Kaz can do, as Elise made an error because he already lost a second now. What's happened there? So Kaz is coming back for Elise here. We have Cal who's making a move on Liam. No, he's decided to back off of it. Easy turn was the inside. Ooh, almost tapped him up the rear. With Pat who always was also, oh, that's Cal going really wide. That's a technical section of the track I was talking about. It's very easy to like spin out there, but somehow it's just saved it. But that cost him like 4 or 5 places, so not sure if he's going to not sure he's going to return to that 3rd or 4th position with that. Loads of work to be done for Cal now. Elise puts a fast lap to Grand Prix in 120.3 here, that's for sure. There's a 1.4 second advantage. DRS is being enabled this lap, and as you can see, almost all drivers within a second of each other. So, really nice. Let's see what Ollie can do. Ollie's taking towards the inside. There's 3 boy here. The battle for P11. Decide to back off of it. Really nice. The field is so close to each other here. Really joy to watch that. And Kaz get a 3-second time penalty. So see Ollie going towards 11th place here. With the Alpha Tauri decide to back off of that run. So really, oh, real nice battling towards the back of the field there as well. Let's see if the Alpha Tauri of Asa can do something about the 12th place of that's 3 boy has in hands now. Really nice helicopter view to be fair here. These guys are really close to each other, but I think Rude Boy Liam will make a move on Cast. And Gennaro Brown will try to benefit of the middle mistake there from Liam. So Gennaro Brown is right at the back here to go to 3rd place. But doesn't have much ERS to use. All his ERS is burned up, and Liam has still 40% to use, so he can defend against Gennaro Brown. There's no doubt about that. George is taking towards the inside of Pat here. Was a bit of contact, it was pretty clean to be fair. Liam gets a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings there for track limits. Joel LeBron is down the... Oh... Alright, that was... Oh, George is George into 5th place now. Oh, Pat spins around and then... Oh... There was contact between Cal and Pat there as well. Somehow saved it there, but there was contact between Pat and George there. Pat took it on the inside. Looked like George squeezed him off a bit. With Asa, who has lost loads of position at once. Not sure what happened there. Let's go towards the battle here between Gino LeBron and Cast now. He's already at the back of Cast. Gino LeBron really is on the mission here tonight. And oh, that is Liam outbreaking himself badly there. Which allows George to be closer than to him right now. George now 4/10 behind Liam, but Liam doesn't have DRS to use, I think, and George has DRS to use. Is he going towards the outside? Then we have Liam here, still doesn't have DRS, and George has DRS once again. He's not really closing in. He's watching that from a distance there. Cal is making a move now on Pat's. Is Pat on the inside now? No, he hasn't decided to do that cleanly. Really nice to see that. We do have a battle for 12 and 13 place as well here. Where are they at? Here they at. With Chimstraff, who is trying to make a comeback here. Well, it's Treeboy and Ken. We've Pat, who's battling it out with Cal again. They're really switching positions all the time, so that's really nice to see there. But when are the guys deciding to get into the pit lane on the soft compounds? I think they will last around, I'm not sure, I think 12 to 13 laps, 14 laps maybe. George trying to make a move on Liam here. Still off the inside of Liam. Can the Aston Martins make the move stick? Oh, contact. Really clean driving, I think. Yeah, really clean driving. Really nice battle to see. George is taking it towards the outside. Oh. And has made that move stick. Very clean overtake there from George. He's into P4 now, and Liam is into P5. At least now 3 seconds up on Cast. And Cast is half a second up on Gino LeBron at this point. Who can't... We seem to can't make the move like really count here. Super gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. We have Kalish right at the back of Liam now. He's trying to make a comeback race here. Oh, I think he got front wing damage with that. And oh, Pat almost dive bombed there. Does Cal have front wing damage from that collision with Liam there? Because I'm not sure it wasn't a brake checking, I think. Cal was the inside of Liam here. Really close to each other, no contact at all, I think. No contact at all. So you see 4 drivers within half a second of each other or something. Keldon was the outside here of Liam. Made the mistake, he's up to P5 here, and Gino LeBron is really battling up with Cast as well, but he can't get past the Dutch guy. The battle between the Belgian and the Dutch guy here. Gino LeBron from Belgium and Cast from the Netherlands. Liam gets a 3-second time penalty. Oliver gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, these will really come towards the end of the race. And I think we might see some rain here. It is getting really cloudy here. And I think some rain was being forecasted as well before the race. So I think we might see some rain here within a few laps. Pat is trying to make a move on Liam here. And he's made that move stick. He's up to... Oh, General Bronze battling with Cost. That's really nice to see. The battle for P2 is on here. Cost doesn't have much here as serious. Oh, and General Bronze goes to second place with that run here. And Cost is down to third place. But Cost is a different strategy than General Bronze, so... But I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Really unpredictable in this league, so... But it is really clean racing as you guys can see. Apart from the beginning then, from first lap. Ollie's trying to make a move on Liam here. Ooh, really went off track there. And we see the first raindrops. We see the first raindrops falling here. And what are the guys in front deciding to do now? They're carrying on for one more lap, I'm sure about that, but I'm not sure this. Oh, I wonder what the different strategy is going to be like here. We'll probably switch to intermediate tires very shortly here. Cars making a move on Ginal, trying to make a move on Ginal Run actually, but can't make the move stick. Aiden is up to 9th place, overtaking Mounted there. Well, we have loads of battles to watch out for. There's a really nice race to commentate on, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, the rain is getting worse. I can see that on my screen that the rain is getting worse and just worse. Oh, that's a spin of Cal and he's in the barrier, and is that his Grand Prix over? No, it isn't. Not sure how he's not out of the Grand Prix there, but his front wing is gone, but he's not out of the Grand Prix there. Oh, a really big crash there from Cal. Yeah, Rob, indeed, is really clean and close racing. It is really nice to see, actually. George is in the pit lane. Is he going for intermediates? The first guy going for intermediates here. Yeah, yes. He's going for the intermediate compound here. And is that going to be the right strategy here? I think everyone else is pitting next lap, or this lap, actually. Ken trying to make a move on Mounted here. In the battle for P8 and P9. Yeah, you can see that the track is getting a bit slippery and stuff. You just can't see it on the road, can't you? The raindrops and stuff. It is just getting worse now. I think everyone should pit this lap. If you do one more lap, I think the tires are going to be just that. And there we have Ollie spinning it around alongside Liam. Was there contact between the two drivers there? I think there was. And then we have Mounted off as well. Yeah, I think the tires are going to be that. I think everyone just needs to pit now for Inters, and Elise is carrying on. Ginal Brown is carrying on. Kaz is in for Inters, I think. Is Pat in for Inters? Pat is in for Inters with two McLarens in at the same time in the pit lane. So Pat is going to lose some time there. Aiden decides to carry on. Pat gets a new front wing. Let's see the I just get no, forget about that. It was because there was another McLaren in the pit lane. The intermediates are going on with Shim's drive as well. Oh, I think Ginal LeBron, Aiden and Elise will lose loads of time to the guys in intermediates. Let's compare Cast's time to the time drivers in front. Because the cars and intermediates and rest are all indicated 3-second time penalty. But look at how that gap is closing towards everyone in front. Intermediate tires are the best choice for now. So at least Gino LeBron and Aiden should pit at this lap. They really should. Yeah, they're really catching up. I think Carlos will be in the lead. I think he should have a chance to be in the lead there, and we have a yellow flag. DRS has been disabled, yeah. Who's spinning around? That was it, Aiden. Oh, Aiden's spinning around, and that's what I'm telling you. Yeah. The mediums and the softs are just very slippery now. And Carlos, is he coming towards the lead here of the Grand Prix? Or is it Gino at least it's still in the lead, but Gino LeBron and Carlos coming together here again. They're battling it out once again here. Carlos is going towards P2 and Gino LeBron at P3 now. All on the intermediates, I suppose now. See at the tires. Street is now pitting. Adam is still in the softs. I don't know what he is doing, but he's still in the softs. And he's spinning around here. He's now pitting for intermediates, yeah. It's the best thing to do. Oh yes, the information I haven't given before was that the point system is the same as in real life. So the winner will receive 25 points, and the 10th in the championship, the 10th in the race will receive 1 point, and everything between. So it's the same points format as real life, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I know, it's the same point system as in real life. The only battle on track is between Cal and Mounted, I think, and between Carlos and Gino LeBron for second and third place. Cal once again on a comeback drive here after that horror crash there in the wall, but yeah, he somehow survived that. We have 16. We still have 20 laps. We driven the 21 laps. I'm not sure if these tires will last for 21 laps. The intermediates. It's going to be a tough one to manage, and we have a spin, I think, of Street. Yeah, it was Street. Made an error there. He's still on softs. Why? Oh, I think he made a mistake or something. I think he made a mistake of changing tires. He's now pitting for the intermediates, probably. I hope he is. Let's keep an eye out for that. He is indeed pitting for the intermediates. Now he's put the right tire on. Let's give the time penalties a watch. Actually, it was really interesting. Causes a 6-second time penalty. Oh, that's going to affect this race really badly here. Because is the championship leader. Gino LeBron doesn't have a time penalty. Just calling Gino now. Gino doesn't have a time penalty. George doesn't have, Pat doesn't have, and all the rest of the grid almost does have a time penalty to serve. There's really loads of time penalty to serve here. Let's put the time penalties back off. Stops, position changes. Let's put it on none and just give the race a watch. Aiden and Cal are battling out. Aiden gets a 3-second time penalty. Cal's on the inside of Aiden here. And he's made that mistake. He is up in P10 now. In the Aston Martin. In terms of the constructors though, I think, yeah, at this point, if it stays like this, McLaren will be crowned constructor champions, I think. That's something we need to watch out for as well. It depends what Jim's drive is going to perform here. Pat is closing on George now. He's only 6 or 7 tenths behind. Nah, it's been up to 1.2 seconds now. Gino now 7 tenths behind Cast here. We almost halfway this Grand Prix here. When we cross the finish line now, we are halfway the Grand Prix. That's right now. We still have loads to watch out for here in a really exciting weekend here. It's a really exciting race weekend. Oleg has another 3 seconds. I think its total is up to 12 now? 9. And the total is up to 9 seconds already. We're only halfway through the race here. See the chat, someone's typed something. Yeah, well, but it's strict time penalties and they just strict corner cutting. Yeah, the strict track limits are just shite on this game. But yeah, every league is doing it. Almost every league works with strict time penalties and stuff. There's indeed loads of time penalties to serve towards the end of the race at the moment. The only ones that don't have time penalty are Elise, Gino, George, Pat, and Jim Straff in the AlphaTauri. To a second of 22 points, 18, 15, 12. But doing the maths here, and as far as I know, McLaren will be crowned champion if it stays like this here tonight in Mexico. And there's still 4 races remaining, so I think there's nothing to be done about the constructors title of McLaren here. Mounted gets another 3-second time penalty here, and Cal is now at the back of Mounted, really doing a nice comeback drive once again. Is Cal. Just doesn't need to throw it away. Ken is in the pit lane, so he has made an error somewhere. His front wing is being replaced. That puts Jimstraff up 1 place. And maybe even as up 1 place. Cal towards the inside, outside. What's he going to choose? Tries the outside, but Motor just closes the door on him. Cal really at the back of Motor, really almost touching the back there. Almost guessing the rear there for Haas. He's now towards the outside. Oh, push him off the track a bit there. Oh, and that's Mountain going really wide. Oh, that was a really bad move from Mountain. And that has allowed Aiden to join back at the join the back of Cal here. So yeah. Really nice battle here between Mountain and Cal, and Aiden was joined to battle as well. Defended a bit aggressively. Oh, that's him! That is going to be one for the stewards. That Mountain just closed the door on Cal, and that is Cal crashing at the same place again, and that is his race over. And I bet he's going to put on some footage for that to the stewards. That is a virtual safety car here. We have a virtual safety car, so the drivers get in delta. They need to adjust to the delta. And George gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC here, virtual safety car conditions, in other terms. He needs to serve that after the virtual safety cars ended, I think. And he's in P4 for now, so oh man, that's a stupid error. Now I bet Cal is fuming right now. He must be fuming with that. Well, we have the VSC. Let's see if the chat something again has popped up. I'm not sure Rob is getting much worse actually. At the moment it seems like it's still Inter time, but it maybe can change to wets, you never know. As the VSC has ended now and we're back up to racing speed, it's George deciding to serve the drive-through penalty right now. It cost him around like 20 seconds, 15 seconds I think. Which will allow Jim's drive to go up one place once again, and that will threaten the championship, constructor championship for McLaren. I think it won't actually. Nah, it won't. Jim's drive doing a really nice comeback race actually. He's in P5 now, and I think he comes from P13 if I'm correct. P14, P13, P14 it is I think, yeah. Aiden in the pit lane here. Is it a drive-through as well then? I think you've missed that. Oh, Asa now right at the back of Jacko here. The Alpha Tauris are now P5 and P10. They are coming towards the points here. And Asa's trying to make a move on Jacko for P9. It will be crucial I think for the constructors. As we still have 15 laps to be driven. Really nice view with this. We can try a switch back. Oh, there goes Jacko a bit wide. And that is Asa towards P9 here. And Alpha Tauri up a place again. Do we have battles to watch out for? At this point I don't think we have like a really close race to each other. Everyone has a bit on his driving on his own. Kent gets another 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings. Let's talk about the position changes maybe. So Elise is up one place. He started from P2, is now P1. Cars is down one place, the championship leader is in P2, but he has a 6-second time penalty to serve, which will allow Gino to be in front of him towards the end of the Grand Prix. Then we have Pat in P4. He's up 2 places. We have Jim's drivers up 9 places. We've talked about him before. As we see Aiden now overtaking Jacko on track there, the 2 teammates. Jacko's now right next to him. He decided to back off of it. Yeah, it's his teammate, so. And Jacko has decided to go to full wets. And I think that was a mistake. Because you can see a load of time he is losing towards everyone else. So it's no time for full wets at this point. Still time for the Inters. As was up 7 places. We have Ollie was up 9 places as well. Really nice comic drive from him there as well. Liam is down 7 places, which is not that good, but made a few errors. Cut the track there a bit as well. With terms of stops, a few guys have made 3 pit stops. And we have a few guys already on the wet compound, so these are the different strategy options to be fair. Most of guys are still intermediates, but will it be time for wet soon? Not sure. This is looking really wet, but I think not wet enough for the full wets. I think it's still time for the Inters. So we can see Jacko still losing loads of time towards Aiden with his teammate. So yeah, it's no time for the wets, I think. Liam is overtaking, yeah, and I think Jacko's deciding to pit for the intermediates once again. Gino LeBron gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, and that's cost him the 2nd place now. Because Kaz is a 6, I think, and the advantage is more than 3 seconds at this point. Pat gets a 3 seconds right now. In terms of time penalties, oh no, didn't receive time penalties are Elise and Jim Straff. And they really deserve a shout out for that, in my opinion. Is Ollie closing in on Kent right now? Gab is staying a bit the same here. Ooh. Oh, can go really wide. But Ollie is closing that gap and George is pitting. Is it time for full wets now? No, still inters. Just pits again for fresh inters. Because not sure if he can bring these tires towards the end. Just doesn't take the risk. Ollie now attacking Ken for the, what is it now, 6th place? Because George in the pit lane. Ooh, they're really close to each other now. And there's Asa behind as well. Ken is on full wets. And the guys in inters are still gaining time. And Ken is getting wider and wider every single turn here. To be fair though, Ollie can't get really past him, so... Oh, now it's looking that I think it will be time for full wet soon. I see a few splashes. We have a crash. Was it that? It was at Elise. It wasn't Elise. It was Street, I think. Now we can see a few like splashes on track. That usually means that it is going to be time for full wets pretty soon. So yeah. I think Candace made a really nice move there because he's on the full wets and I think it will be time in the few laps for that. Maybe even now because it's really getting wet. Nobody has decided to go for full wets. You can give it a try, but to enter race intermediate and yeah. Ollie now up to 6th place and we've short up to 7th place. They're both besides Kent now. Let's see, we still have 11 laps remaining in this Grand Prix here. How it stands though is just Elise who's dominated all race long and he's taking that victory in style for the moment with no time penalties so far. Ginola Bron is pitting. I think it's time for Fuads, isn't it? No, it's still intermediate for him. Still intermediate. I'm not sure if that's the right call to pit now for new intermediate compound. Not sure if that's the right move to make. But McLaren's are on P2 and P3 for now, which we'll see the Constructors title obviously. Isaac gets a 3-second time penalty once again. Ginola Bron is now battling Jimstraff here. But Jimstraff doesn't have time penalties to serve and Ginola Bron has. So Jimstraff doesn't need to race him, just needs to stay within 3 seconds of him in case he overtakes him. Ollie's pitting again. Is this going to be full wets then? Also intermediates. Full wets there for Ollie. We have someone who's going for full wets now. We have to watch like the time he gains or loses on the full wet compound. Then we can see what the right tire choice is going to be like. But see how heavy it rains right now. You can just see it from this view here that it rains really badly at the moment. Ginola Bron's making a move on Jimstraff here. Jimstraff doesn't need to race him, he's defending though. Wow, really nice move there from Ginola Bron. Jimstraff on the outside. He can't make a comeback and Ginola Bron's up to 4th place now. Is Ollie getting loads of time? Or isn't he? He's still losing time to be fair. Or is he gaining? He's gaining a bit on mountain, but I think it is... it's a really tough call to make at the moment. I think if you go for full wets now, you're taking a very big risk. As I is pitting right now. There's a set of intermediates of full wets here. New set of intermediates, yeah. I think everyone try the anti-race on the intermediate compound here. Still like 9 laps remaining. This Grand Prix, but I think it is clearing up a bit if I can see it in the sky. I actually get a bit of sunshine towards the rain here. Charles get a 3-second time penalty here. Once again from him. Really still leading this Grand Prix here from literally like start to finish. From the first safety car towards now. No like really battles to watch for at the moment. Everyone like really driving separately. Aiden is closing in on Kando. And Kando is still in this wet compound. As us making move on Ollie to go to P11 right now. And Ollie is on full wets. So it's still time for the enters then. Here we have Aiden now trying to make a move on Can, but I think it's a bit too far off. I think he needs to wait until the next straight to make a move. Yeah, I think he needs to. Let's see if he can make a move now. And Ollie has decided to pit. Oh, Elise is pitting. The race leader is in the pit lane. Race leaders in the pit lane, and that is a very big risk from Elise there. Switching to the inters again. But Cars is in the lead now. If Cars can bring these tires towards the end, it's going to be Cars one to lose for sure. Let's see here. The gap is 13 seconds between them, but there's a 6-second time penalty to serve. So at least needs to make up 7 seconds right now if Cars decides not to pit. Aiden now right at the back of Kant here. Trying to make a move for P7. Trying to make a move in the stadium section was a really tough section to make a move, to be fair. Let's see here, Aiden is 4 tenths off, so I think it needs to be done at this straight end. Ooh. That is a bit weaving of Ken there, and not sure if that is allowed, but Aiden is now trying to make a bit of a switch back there to try and make a move for P7. He is now up to P7, and oh, Kent tries to take the slipstream now, but it's just Aiden who has made the mistake, and he's up to P7 now. Yeah, I can't follow that. So Adam has picked up another 3-second time penalty now. Liam gets another 3 seconds. Oh, this is getting really bad for Liam, isn't it? 18 seconds for Liam to serve towards the end of the race. We have a spin. Who is that? Who is that was spun around? Is it Ollie? It is Ollie. Ollie is spinning around here, and he's standing still on track waiting for everyone to come across, I think. Which is really sportsman-like behavior from him. Nice to see. And I'm in the pit lane. Candace pitting for intermediates. Yeah, he's going back to intermediates. He's gambled and he's just lost, yeah. Elise is making up time to cause though, but does he have enough time? 4 seconds in, what is it, like 5 laps? It's going to be tough, I think. But everything is possible, of course. And Jimstrav, look at Jimstrav, he's setting a P5 without any time penalties here. And he's keeping up with Ginola Bron. His gap is 3 seconds, but the time penalty Ginola Bron is also 3 seconds here, so... Whew, this is getting really intense now. We have a yellow flag, and I think Ollie has decided to call it in the pit lane. Oh, he's just standing still on track there. Ollie's just standing still there on the track towards the end of the pit lane. I'm not sure what is happening, but... now he's just... Oh, okay, now he's decided to give it a go again. I want to say, it can be a disqualification if you stand still for that long. So... Glad he didn't get a disqualification for that. It was a bit really weird. Maybe his controller died or something. Street got another 3 seconds to serve towards the end of the race here. Oh, and Jimstrav is still around the 3-second gap with Gino here. Elise's gap is now down to 9 seconds and a half. With still 4 laps remaining now. Or even actually 5 laps. Because the last lap is to be driven as well. Adam is in the pit lane. He's been lapped, but he's decided to carry on, obviously, in the Williams. Taking part is actually more important than winning. Then we have Gino is 2.5 seconds off Pat here. Do they both have a 3-second time penalty then? Yes, they have, so they are racing each other on track. Not sure about how cast tires are feeling though. 17 lap old intermediates is... I think they're about to die now. Depends on how you can manage the tires though. Ollie has retired from the session, so will that cause it's caused a safety car? The point I say it has caused a safety car here, and that is really good for Elise and Jimstrav, who don't have time penalties to serve. It's safety car, so we have a 2-lap shootout, I think, at the end of the race, like we had in Abu Dhabi in real life as well. But like that, I think. Yeah, obviously everyone is pitting. Elise is not pitting probably because he's already pitted a few laps ago. Nice not pitting. He is taking over the race lead here. Is Pat deciding to pit? I'm not sure. Whew, safety car at the end is always really intense, that shootout. Yeah, cast tires were around like 17-18 laps old. Oh, Jimstrav gets a 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Street Boy. Not sure whose fault that is, but that will be reviewed properly as well by the stewards. Everyone's obviously pitting for intermediates, aren't they? Yep, everyone is going in for intermediates. Aiden's tires are 16 laps old. And is he deciding to carry on? I think he needs to pit. Oh, he's decided to carry on actually. 16 lap old intermediates. Not sure if that's the right call to make. Rude Boy Liam is in. Mounted is staying out as well. Not sure if that's the right call to make. Track position is very important in the last 2 laps, but oh, that's going to be intense. After this lap, 3 laps remaining in this Grand Prix, and we're behind a safety car here. We would have predicted that before this race. 2 safety cars, and I think 1 or 2 VSCs. Let's watch an eye out here. we'll definitely have a 2-lap shootout, I think. Which I'm really excited for to commentate on. Really glad to be a part of this. 3 laps remaining now. Well guys, place your bets, I would say. This is going to be one hell of a shootout. Kask has a 5-second time penalty for severe collision with Chinot LeBron, and oh man, Chinot LeBron has lost his nose. He's lost his nose with the collision. Oh man, there's a he's going to be fuming, I think. He's going to be fuming with that. I'm not sure what's happened there. Did Kask brake checked him, or did Gino didn't like really know what he's doing there? I'm not sure. We will see that one in the review of this, the stewards room. Yeah, that front wing is just gone. He's in 3rd place. Oh man, he must be fuming. Driving in 3rd or 4th place all race long, and then all of a sudden the last, oh man, the last couple of laps, you throw it away like that. That is something, yeah. These things happen in racing though. Safety car is going to be... Oh, safety car's in this lap. The safety car's in this lap. Is Liam going to make it? No, he's not going to make it. Is Mount going to make it? Mount is making it, but the 2 Alpha Towers are not going to make it. Including Jim's drive, I think. Is he going to make... Oh, a 2-lap shootout here, and he really needs to hurry now. He really needs to hurry. I think he's not making it. He's decided to give it a go now, and Jim's has not made it towards the back of the grid there. Let's see what happens here in terms of battle. She knows in the pit lane. Obviously can't go on like that. The battle for 3rd place here between Pat and George. Yeah, there really is a shootout here. Ah, this really intense, but also like confusing to see because lapped cars are ghosted, and it's really like a bit confusing in my opinion. All mounted now right at the back of George here. Haven't seen him always long mounted, and all of a sudden he's here on P5 and he's attacking George for P4 in the Haas. Rubo Liam is trying to make a move on Aiden, but loads of time penalties obviously because everyone's pushing their limits in the last 2 laps because there's a shootout and everyone's just pushing it. What a race we have seen here. And that's going to finish that close. I wouldn't have predicted that at the beginning of the race. Fernando Braun gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for track limits. Let's see what the time penalties are like. Gas is 11-second time penalty to serve, so Pat will take P2 as it stands with George in P3, I think. And then we'll have, I think, Cast in P4, not too sure. But as on P5, Mountain in P6, or all the way around. Oh, Jim's drivers were also there as well. We have a yellow flag. We have a yellow flag, so someone has gone off. Who's gone off then? Someone's just driving really slow. It can be true as well. It's a bit confusing, to be fair. Oh, Jaco DNF from the session in the last lap here. That is awful to see. We're driving on board. Oh, Gino is on soft compound. That's really weird to see. It's actually making up time. It's really has stopped raining. It has stopped raining here, but Elise is about to cross the finish line to win the Mexican Grand Prix here in the DRS Active Racing League. Cars is not going to keep that second position, maybe after the stewards review it. We have Pat in P2, I think. Pat crossed the finish line in P2, and we have George in P3 getting on the podium with Jim's Drive in P4, Cast in P5, and Asa in P6, Mount in P7, Ken P8, 8 in P9, and Ruben Liam P10. But the question is, does McLaren take the Constructors' Championship here? 22 points for Pat. A-Team James has a 4-point difference that. Then we have 15 points for Cast and 12. Oh man. Let me quickly see that here. I'm calculating it in a bit, guys. If McLaren wins the Constructors' Championship here, do they win the Constructors or not? And I'm going to chat saying top comms chap, added on a while, was drove, was very informative. Thanks mate, I'm really trying to make the best out of the comms every single time I do it. But we have Pat, who is 18 points, I think. 18 plus... plus... 12 I think, is 30. Oh man, it's going to be really close. I'm not sure if McLaren takes the Constructors, to be fair. It'll be close. I think McLaren takes the Constructors by a point or 2 points or something. Yeah, thanks for the positive comms, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the comms for tonight. It was a really nice race to commentate on. It really had everything. So that were the comms, guys. Krynox saying good comms. Thank you, mate. Really try to make the best for everyone of it. Adam and Drop arranging something in the chat right now, but we'll get offline in a bit. I would like to thank everyone for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Everyone to tune in, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.